The Clippers shooting their first foul shot of the night. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Kings. Halliburton comes in for Fox.
One shot.
One shot.
And I still think back to the leap George made in the 2012-2013 season. He won Most Improved Player that year. It was amazing how he put it all together. He went from a very good player to a superstar.
Bagley, the pass to Hield. Tips it, and there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Hield from outside. Buries it from three-point range. Hield's got 11 points.
I like the confidence from Hield. Fantastic at transitioning from dribbling to shooting so quick.
Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for Sacramento. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Sacramento?
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
On the court for Sacramento. Backcourt guard pair is Mitchell next to Halliburton. Barnes out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Thompson in at the 5. Over to the left wing. Back to George. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
The Kings making a switch here. Len's checked in. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
How about a look at Harrison Barnes here? He had a strong showing last season. Put up about 16 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
2 minutes remain
in the quarter. It's Hield. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Hield's got the lead up to 8 now for the Kings. And George, here we go. And George with the stop.
And this is George at his best, taking it at the defense, playing downhill.
Sacramento's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Passes it to Len. Len sets a screen for Mitchell. Halliburton outside. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. And when Sacramento took Tyrese Halliburton 12th overall in the 2020 draft, they expected him to contribute right away. And Tyrese delivered, winning NBA Rookie of the Month in his first 2 months in the league.
To the paint, it's stolen by Hield. Mitchell wide open. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of them. It's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
Here's George, and George with the stop.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Sacramento leading by 9. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Alex Len. Marvin Bagley comes in for Halliburton. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Mitchell. On the wing, Barnes. He has 5. And it's Bagley in the corner. Misses the 3. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Outside, George. Driving in, and George with the stuff.
This is why you can't give George room to drive. Even when you're physical, he can get it done.
Back to Hield, takes a 3, and that one released in time, but no good. And so that's the end of the first half. Kings lead by 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, a big first half for you all offensively, but big first half for them, too. Any concern there?
They're still scoring pretty good, so we got to play better defense second half because we don't know if we're going to keep making the shots that we're making right now.
We'll see who can get some stops, Kawhi. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Sacramento Kings.
They've built this lead from the perimeter. We know they have shooters to do it. We know sometimes they play outside in. This is one of those games that's going on by the script. Impressive performance thus far.
Okay, and now moving on to what's been a fantastic head-to-head matchup at the 2-guard spot.
It's like a supernova colliding. I mean, fans love these star matchups. Always the potential for a huge play. They draw so much attention, it frees up the rest of the team. Oh, and the momentum can change in a heartbeat with these guys on the floor.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
We've played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've led by as many as 11 points. The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wing. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And then George with the jam.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. You know, Greg, thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him, we know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and contend.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular season. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that, he wants a chance to win titles.
Paul George, shooting 1.
That free throw good.